Divorce doesn't happen overnight. It's not one big explosion that destroys everything. It's a slow, quiet drift. One day you wake up and the person lying next to you feels like a stranger. But here's the truth: most relationships don't need to end, they just need rebuilding. And today I want to talk about how you can actually save your relationship from divorce before it's too late. The first thing you have to do is understand what went wrong. You can't fix what you don't understand. Ask yourself, when did things start to change? Was it after the kids came, after work stress took over, or maybe after small arguments turned into daily habits? Most relationships don't break because of one big mistake. They break from disconnection. You stopped talking. You stopped listening. You started keeping score instead of keeping peace. Before you can fix things, you need to take an honest look at yourself. Ask, what role did I play in this? Not to blame yourself, but to take responsibility. Because when one person starts taking responsibility, the energy in the relationship begins to shift. Communication is the lifeline of any relationship, and yet it's the first thing to die when things get bad. Couples stop communicating like lovers and start talking like opponents. You start talking to win, not to understand. You defend yourself instead of hearing each other. If you want to save your relationship, you have to start listening again. Try something simple. For 1 week, every night, sit together with no phones, no TV, nothing else. Just look at each other and ask, how was your day? And when your partner talks, don't interrupt, don't fix, don't react. Just listen, because most fights don't need solutions. They need connection. When you start listening again, you start loving again. Now let's talk about trust. Once it's broken, it feels impossible to rebuild. But trust isn't rebuilt through words, it's rebuilt through consistency. If you've lied, cheated, or hurt your partner, the apology is just the beginning. You rebuild trust by showing up every day with honesty, patience, and humility. And if you're the one who's been hurt, forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means seeing the effort. It means saying, I'm ready to move forward, but together. Because no relationship heals when one person keeps reopening old wounds while the other is trying to stop the bleeding. And don't forget the romance. Remember how it used to feel when you couldn't wait to talk to each other, touch each other, laugh together. Somewhere along the way, life got busy. Bills replaced butterflies. Romance turned into routine. You can bring it back. You just have to do it intentionally. Plan a date. Leave a message that says, I still love you. Hug more often. Smile at each other again. Love doesn't die. It just gets buried under stress and neglect. You can dig it up again if you both want to. Every strong relationship is built on teamwork. You're not against each other, and you're on the same team fighting against the problem. When you say, you always do this, your partner feels attacked. But when you say, we keep getting stuck here, how can we fix it? You turn the fight into teamwork. It's a small shift, but it changes everything. Remember, it's not about never arguing, it's about arguing respectfully. You can be angry and still be kind. You can be frustrated and still be gentle. Sometimes love alone isn't enough. Sometimes you need help, a counselor, a therapist, or even a trusted mentor. That doesn't mean your relationship is weak. It means you care enough to fight for it. Getting help is not giving up, it's choosing to rebuild with guidance. No relationship is perfect. Every couple you admire has been through pain, distance, and doubt. The difference is they didn't give up when it got hard. They learned, they forgave, and they rebuilt. You can too, but both of you have to make that choice every single day to communicate, to forgive, to grow, and to love again. Saving a relationship isn't about pretending nothing's wrong. It's about fighting for what's right. It's about choosing each other even when it's not easy. So if you're standing on the edge of divorce right now, take a breath. Look at your partner. Ask yourself, do I still want this? And if the answer is yes, then don't walk away. Because love isn't something you just find, it's something you build over and over again together.